Weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Out to the right, this one pulled in by Streets. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen for Streets. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 6. They'll try the left side. Streets. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Throw.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Stop.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The boys got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. I got one.
They'll try again with McCoy. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's McCoy. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Play after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And
Come on, Coach. My kicker ain't bomb you now. Don't hit my kicker like that, yo.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 6 yards left on second down.
Let's go, defense.
They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Back to throw now on first down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now back to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. This is fielded at the 27. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
On 2nd down, Streets. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They're going to look to throw. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll start just outside their own 40-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Shakes off the sack. Into a sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Buying time to his left. He's got his man. It's
Where the fuck you going, dog?
They'll wind up getting
Niggas
7
spinning
on
all
the
crazy
play.
shit.
And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Streets. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. They'll try the left side. Streets. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th.
Forevermore, could be some sweet sun coming down the night ship.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
That nigga get the fuck out of here.
Beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Nigga doing all type of crazy shit, man.
About set to begin their next drive. The
That
Falcons
nigga's getting up, spinning around, getting up. God
just
damn.
20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play.
Got him.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was
Go tough.
as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead. In the locker
My
room.
line not good. We working on it though.
Where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half.
You ain't see that? You ain't see that swim move, man? You ain't see that swim?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Back to throw here. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 10th carry now for McCoy. That's a strong running. And he's got this down to the 35. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yep, that's us.
To the third time. Picked off inside the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
That's us.
That was the position you wanted
That's
to
us.
be in, coming
Come
out
on,
the
coach.
start of
That's
the
us.
quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the
Can't
end
make
zone.
that up. You can't. Hey, you can't keep. You can't teach speed, coach.
The Panthers out there
You can't
ready
see
to begin
speed,
their
coach.
next drive. And they had the
That's
big
what they
halftime
told me.
lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. back to throw. Throw left side taken in by Streets. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They're going to run this with a tight end. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long.
Coach, you better stay away from that boy right there, Coach. You better stay away from him. You better stay away from him, Coach.
But that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he stopped immediately there. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
That's that speed, coach. You can't coach speed, coach. That nigga was right there. That nigga pulled off from that nigga ass, boy.
To try a field goal for 3. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. Well, he was a spectator for much of this.
That boost kicked in, coach. That boost.
Of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. Gets big yards.
Don't be crazy.
They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
Thought I had it, boy.
Probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep.
That's us, coach. That's us, coach. Come on now, coach.
Able to get there and pick it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. That's Andrews. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Streets. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his defense, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They run the counter.
Counter! Counter! Oh!
And the athleticism
Bring that shit back. Bring that counter back.
Pick up the first before he's brought down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Shit.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Screech, let's get it. Let's get it.
He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after here coming up. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game.
Don't be crazy, coach. Don't be crazy, coach.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. On the run.
Oh, he passed the line of scrimmage. Let that nigga run in.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play.
Watch the reverse.
Wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh!
He finds his man complete.
Oh!
That's Brooks.
Wanna beat
And
that?
he's going to have a Falcons first down
beat
as they're able
that?
to get the third down conversion. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a pass swung out.
That's how you tackle nigga ass out there one-on-one. That's my rookie, bitch. That's my rookie out there, man.
Unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Kill that nigga ass.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Coach, don't be crazy. Don't be crazy, coach.
Intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a
shit ain't open now. Shit look open. Shit ain't open.
They're off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know
shit ain't
what
open, coach.
Going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Oh, you really gave that shit up, bro.
No matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.
All right, I'm going one-on-one again. Let's see. I'm going one-on-one again, coach. I'm going one-on-one again. I'm going one-on-one again. Watch that little outside shit out there.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
I just told you. Run that shit
Run
back, man. Run that shit back, man. Run that shit back, man. Oh, we still up. Oh, good game, coach. Oh, cut the bullshit, man. We're going one-on-one again. Robin Hood. Robin Hood.
They'll try and run it with McCoy.
Come here, man. Come here, man. Come here, man.
Back to the 2.
Good game, coach. 50 burger, nigga ass, Mike. Come on, coach. Stop playing. Shit ain't closing no more. Hey, your team 99, nigga. Stop playing. Got something for you 99 niggas, man. I'm gonna stack the box. 9 in the box. I'm finna air that bitch out, nigga.
So for the Panthers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers.